stable of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, you know, trying to keep your defense fresh. Now, if you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to.
There he goes. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Really good patience and recognition, and how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away, nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback adapting. And he launches it for the score.
Damn, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's caught. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped up a huge gain.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football, all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays.
That boy Cashback Hoover get loose, boy.
Throw, and that guy's out running a route. Give him an opportunity.
Turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
We got 3 prodigy running backs back to back, and I need you to understand that.
On offense early this
Jeremiah Love, Hardy, and now him.
Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Oh, yeah. No, a good stop here. Got that boy ready to snap.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I didn't know if he was going to pass me.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
I can't beat from the last time. I'm lagging. You want me to
going right to work up top.
I can't even minute.
Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quick strike complete. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
When you're a playmaker,
right, that's the only thing. It's just 5 catches.
Dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Alabama
That's
they
so good.
always
That's
be
the only
built
thing
on the
Mr.
run,
Fox
but these
said.
days they elevate with a high-flying pass
Can
game.
you wait?
And great coaches
Right,
involved. And we've seen the evolution of
I'm
this
still
Alabama
thinking.
offense.
And the
Let's
defense
go.
will corral the quarterback, and down he goes
Quarterbacks
at
on their
midfield.
ass, y'all boys.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard
That's
when
the
you
name
go
of this
against a guy
defense.
that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Gonna take a shot.
Stop him.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going back. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Irish! Great job by the back on the option.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd.
They don't help because I'm dragging.
Bringing it out.
Damn, we had 14
And
turnovers.
good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
I'm really supposed to be the second scorer on this fucking team.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Another mess.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. Here he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown tie.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
I don't want to hear that. You got 17, bro. You're 6.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time they had him, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored. And now
Hey, I went right back to you. I should have kept going.
that is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I'm just
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring it down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. Nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Good call, good
I thought he was about to pick that
execution. They
shit.
the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
thought he was really about to pick it.
So key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun.
I was
snap,
supposed to
and
ran that
right
jump,
away
so I did an
rifled it out of
audible.
his hands
I
like
should not
he was
change my
turning
play
two.
at all. That's why I hate the motherfucker.
To the air, it's Carr. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Oh,
And
he's
it was
still
Brooks
driving.
again, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them
Why they doing that to me,
eh?
Ant?
I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running.
I should hit my boy hands and
Let's
all
see if
that.
we can now
Why they
take
doing that to me,
advantage
Ant?
of the defense, throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run, safeties and linebackers.
It's a fumble on the play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And let's
crazy how
hold on
fumbles
just
go.
a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
That's a sobering short.
What's the
So
review?
the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side.
I hate this game, bro.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled to his fingers. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
This is a different type of ride, bro. Y'all niggas don't have to do it forward. I'm gonna want to be better. Y'all niggas
Pulls
don't
it in
do
at the 25.
don't do it.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline.
Yo, this game is bullshit, bro. Ain't no way you just keep getting open like this, bro.
The passing game has him on the doorstep.
I can make a
Alabama
fucking
comes
catch.
to the line with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Russell. Touchdown!
Yeah, this game is fucking ass. I swear I hate it.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in a situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led
Man,
the
that shit was
Canes
wide
to a
open.
national
He ain't
title.
touch me.
Talk about a special team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here come the Irish back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. Oh, he's got some space.
Look, I'm over in the basement, bro. Like I said.
Fucking go!
Notre Dame. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into
Best
the
fucking
second
team in the
level.
world.
Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
You know who's gonna lead the league again in rushing, right?
And he's going to try to
Shit, I
return
might lead the league in passing too. Shit, and receiving too.
Drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end
Might lead the
zone
league
and
in
came up
passing
a little
too.
short. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Disrespectful as hell.
Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's
Yo, it's a certain way if you tap the button, it'll do that too. Not even if you tap it, if it's a certain way if you do it on the college. I noticed that on college, you do it a certain way, it'll
Yeah,
throw
you
it
just
a
gotta
lot.
take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Got the quick pass.
You said who? What? What you say?
Give them a first and goal from the 10.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big
Man.
part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to
We
him in a
know
lot
when
of
that's
different
what
ways.
matters.
Defense is going to have to make some
Take you off the
adjustments trying to
board.
stop this guy.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the
Shut
break.
this crowd the fuck up and take you off the board.
With another first down. Looking to throw its car. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to do a much better job throwing that football away in that type of situation and goal to go. You cannot go backwards, so you need to know if your guy's not open, this is going to be an incompletion. I'm throwing this thing in the...
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over?
Corey, is you gonna win the your divisional game?
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team
You got a
is putting
divisional game in
everything
Will
together,
joint.
and right now you
Will
got
League
nothing going. Come
versus
on,
the
give me
Bengals.
something.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35 to
You win that joint, you play me.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I'm in the AFC Championship.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
Well, this defense not only has speed, but they also play with great effort. And that time on the quarterback run, they were expecting it. Everybody was in position, but they did a phenomenal job in pursuit, making sure the only direction that guy was going was backward, running him out of bounds for a big loss.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moving out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires.
What can you pick that?
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Throwing on the run.
Yes, that's defense.
Deep ball was right on the money.
Defense. I came up to make that play.
And they are stopped on 4th down.
That was a good ass off the road, though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final
It's the
2 minutes.
revenge. I need this, up.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Another
Vince game, we make it to the Natty. Y'all beat us in the regular season. We'll take our position in the playoffs.
Slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Quick timeout call on the offense after the play. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Dropping back, it's Carr. Touchdown, Irish! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's James.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David. There he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already,
6 touchdowns.
he's spinning it. He's in the
I could throw
zone.
7 and beat that
He's
shit.
feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out.
Brady Quinn got the record.
He is having himself a day.
49, Alabama, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Hale.
Returner is tackled down at the 20. And your Alabama first and 10 will take over. First and 10.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking downfield, it's Russell.
Damn, that was my fault. You got a free play.
Pressure coming. Takes
Free
a
fucking
shot
play
as he
because I
lets it
rubbed
go.
against your fucking
And
line.
the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Now he's looking into the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room at the 35. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times
Going over the top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in. And
Lofts one high and deep.
Damn, got it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did. And that ends up being an interception.
Off the play fake on first down. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
To the air, it's Russell. This time it's complete.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. He'll throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Moving out to the right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm? Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He fires a bullet to the right. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Russell. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now
I swear, man, this shit. I took
one
one back last season too.
Either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
That's that bullshit. I was supposed to be gone down the sideline. That shit made me slow up.
They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He leaves it with his back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how field quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's a big-time completion. Guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
Complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss. Get it together.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hale. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone. I know I'm looking his way because...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Looking for more room. Running through contact. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Finally got a stop.
He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory.
Man,
now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in
already
those
out my
types of
hands.
situations.
Man, tackle.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
It's all right.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time.
Come on.
Trying to escape and turning it on. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Damn, you only got 37 yards, rushing yard. You got only 37 rushing yard.
Time winding down in the
sacks to
quarter as they
play
come
the
to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Right on the money. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2.
Oh man, Bedison. I put Bedison. What are you talking about transferring?
Excellent execution on that throw and catch.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
What the fuck?
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Back to pass, it's Russell. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He wants it all.
Oh, you're so fucking lucky. I had that shit too. I know you've seen it.
For the score.
Well, you gotta love the attitude of this team. I know
3
they're still
touchdowns,
down by a lot on the
321.
scoreboard, but a really nice job by the
13
quarterback.
catches.
Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
Extra point.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Perez. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their
not gonna
mindset,
pick it,
though,
though.
and I think they need to
Cooking on it.
continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Let's see what he
In this
can do.
offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Here's the pressure.
Oh, you fucking.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that.
He lost one down the sideline.
What type of shit is that?
And they
Oh
can't
my.
hook up.
That ain't no
Going for the
fucking
big
passing
play on
offense.
second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting a hit on it, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just
What did I just tell you? I just told you he's too little. That's my whole reason for throwing it to him.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing?
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You've put up a bunch of yards throwing the football. You've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
It's getting cold out. Tell me that it's not.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on third and a mile.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Irish! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's going to ring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field.
It's my revenge game. That's why it's my revenge game against them. I have a great game against them. That nigga did a jump bounce. What type of shit is that? He beat me for the he knocked me off the playoffs. He beat me the first game.
We got some life. We made a
in
big
our
play.
dynasty.
We need a lot of
first time around. And I was at home this time. This time I beat him while he was at home.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those...
Damn, you lucky I missed you, dog. Yo, I missed the whole quarterback, bro. I had you for the sack. I just missed you. Like, literally. My hand slipped off the motherfucking controller.
Looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards past.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
The Tide with the first and 10.
I know, that's what I said, you idiot. How about you shut your freaking mouth?
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Yeah, that's pretty fluffy, man.
Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Plucks it out of the air. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Reels it in down the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Catch in the middle, it's Bettis. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down.
This is just unreal. I mean, just continues to stack up numbers now. Almost to 500 yards on the day. Most people can't do that on air. He has been hitting his wide receivers.
Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. We'll see which way that's going to go. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's a heat, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up, turns it on down the left side.
My quarterback always fumbling.
Touchdown time.
He's giving away a fumble for a fucking touchdown.
Into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
I did this. Turn over.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Besides that pitch, I could dig it.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Beretta. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Carr. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
What type of defense was that? That's a
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
You told me to stop.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They came in here wanting to prove that they ought to be the higher-ranked team, and this passing attack has done the trick if they can finish the deal.
Reese, I think they were a little bit angry. I think they felt disrespect.
Fires deep toward the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw.
How about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator. You got a really big lead. You're sitting really pretty, but I think this is just about rubbing your nose in it.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Notre Dame lines up quickly. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win 1st and 2nd down, bring their dime personnel on the field 3rd and long, play that zone
Thought you
defense.
had it.
There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical
Fuck out of it.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Notre Dame! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
70, Alabama, 42.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I think I'm gonna be number 1 now.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that's the point. It's how they do it.
Back to throw.
The points
It's
and 1
Russell.
point you score against that opponent.
It's complete on the right side. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31
Like say you
and a
got
fresh
the ball
set
in
of
the
downs.
south side, you still get to throw
A
fucking passes
productive
to
play
it.
is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback may change this route. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance, and the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss, and Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong? Because they never even showed up. They didn't even look motivated in this game, and they got dominated.